Right, okay. What are we doing then? I think I said I was gonna do the flood survival thing. What do we want to do as? I don't actually know if any of these have gotten any changes. Mm, I'm not sure. Do we want to go as? Yeah, we've not done this one, and I don't know um if I've ever played as this faction. Now I have no idea what to expect, but I remember um mm, yeah, I'm fairly sure this is the one that's fucking give me those.
Supply pad complete.
Oh, and these are gonna be,
Turret complete.
aren't they? Oh shit. Okay. So we get no supplies. Um, this is Blood Gulch, so
Supply pad complete.
do a bit of that. Um, yeah, I remember playing one of these. I forget which mod it was from, and it was fucking rough.
Supply pad
It
complete.
was just
Reactor claim.
um. Oh, what am I doing? Yeah, I remember playing one of these, and it sent like scarabs in like the second wave. It was like 10 minutes in or something.
Supply pad
It
complete.
ramped up way faster than the Judgment Edition, and so I don't know if that's going to be the same thing.
Supply
I
pad
don't know if that's
upgrade.
what we're playing. I don't know what I'm meant to expect. Um, but I don't think I'm going to like it.
Supply pad upgraded.
I think that this is probably going to kick our ass fairly quickly. But if it is the one that I'm thinking of, I do remember the Flood one being, I don't want to say easy, because it wasn't, but I remember it being not the worst. Because the Flood super unit, Uber unit even,
Fortress
is
upgrade complete.
quite simple. I'm not even sure what I want. I guess we do that to get level 4 and then do that. Yeah, because the Flood Uber unit is nowhere near as strong as a Scarab, and nowhere near as strong as a spam of Vultures, because I think it just sends one of them, whereas it sent multiple Vultures.
Base under attack.
Base. Oh, for fuck's sake! Why are you there? Okay, so you see what I mean. When I say this one's a bit more ruthless than the Judgment Edition,
Reactor claim.
especially as up on the top there. This is like a much faster paced. Frost Ravens, heavily modified, short-range cryo throwers, specialized against infantry, and will briefly stun other unit types.
Complete. Field armory complete.
Yeah, so Um, this is that hard version. And defending against that has massively tanked everything. Oh, this is the one where they respawn the bases. So this was a fucking ball ache to
Turret
expand.
complete.
Not only is it just like in general hard to expand. I don't want to do that if it's short ranged, short lived, even. Yeah, you see what I mean? We're wave 6 and this is an Uber unit. I really should be upgrading things.
Supply pad complete. Turret upgraded.
Yeah, so
Supply pad upgraded.
this is less of a the Judgment Edition was very much a survive X amount of waves, right? It was kind of designed that I don't want to say you win because you don't win.
Flashbang research.
I'm gonna drop that. Yeah, the Judgment Edition. It's not necessarily that you can win, but there's like an end to it, right? Whereas this one, all I'm saying is, how the fuck am I meant to survive 100 waves of this? They're sending the fucking Uber units
Gunner researched.
on like wave 5. Sorry, what are we actually doing?
Turret upgraded.
Okay, so we get a light energy shield. Improves all cryo throwers. I am assuming probably means something along the lines of a damage and health boost. Which, I mean, hey, at least they're actually telling you, unlike the base game, which will randomly increase. I forget exactly what it was, but it's like the
Personal shield research.
heavy field armory. We can get another one. Okay. Yeah, I forget what it was. It's like the power turret upgrade for Scorpions. Gives like a 20% damage bonus that they just don't list anywhere.
Field armory complete.
Field armory complete. Oh shit, is this the one? Because we've got large turrets, I think what I just saw is that I can upgrade these further.
Turret complete.
I'm probably missile launchers.
Turret improved.
I am really slacking on the micro. I will completely admit. We'll get upgrades for the Spartans. We seem to be doing okay.
Turret improved. Turret improved.
I would somewhat like to heal that, but I'm not sure if we can. Flame mortar. Huh. Okay. I think that might be a. Fuck it. Is that 3? I think what I'm seeing is I might have to swap our barracks for one of these shitty little expansions.
Vehicle depot complete.
What are we doing? I don't think we really care about any of these, so I think unit upgrades.
All units.
Sorry guys, can you... Vehicle depot, Scorpion, and we have a Colossus, which is this thing that we've already seen in action. and the Mantis, which light mech with a chain gun, quick weapons platforms, and can target several things at once. And then we've got the standard. Oh no, we've not got the standard. Okay, we've got a Warthog with a medium range cryo throwers, specialized against infantry, and will basically do the same as that one. I'm just gonna. Huh. Okay, so this just has a different name, I guess. Build site. I can't build an air pad there. So once this is done, I'm going to swap those two out. Improved energy shields and sorry, they gain an energy shield and get better damage.
Barracks complete.
We probably could go pretty heavy into floods, into air stuff, just because I mean we are playing as the flood, against the flood even.
Research.
So what do we want? Medic sounds good.
Reinforcements research.
Sorry, I thought I saw the hit marker thing, the combat marker thing here. We are getting a boss wave, which I don't like the sound of. I'm just going to get a couple more of those. I am going to recycle that to get an air pad. I'm just going to drop down a couple more of those.
Heavy shield research.
In preparation, we'll get a turret drop. I don't know if that's a good place for it.
Air pad complete.
Yeah, we're doing all right. Oh shit! No, you can. I don't know what I want now. I guess I do just go supply pad. As for this, we are just gonna do whatever. We seem to have stabilized, but you can kind of see. Imagine if these things were banshees instead of. It's kind of the same issue that the Judgment Edition had, where you know it sends like yeah, I forget exactly what they're called, but the is it a Thrasher form? The big one I think is in Halo 3, and is like in that game it's the Hunter of the Flood, if that makes sense.
Reinforcements research.
If the Flood one sends that, then the Covenant one would send a Wraith, and the UNSC one would send a Scorpion. But obviously, there's a difference between a tank and a melee unit. And there's a pretty big difference between a Wraith and a Scorpion in terms of literally all of their stats. And so I think this had that same problem, where it kind of, yeah, okay, so that doesn't grey out when we can, even though we can't use it.
Supply pad upgrade. Supply pad complete.
Anyway, we have Hornets, which seem normal. Vultures, which are, they have increased everything, population and resource cost. And then we have Pelican gunships. Seem normal. Nightingale, non-combat support unit, which will heal and can heal themselves. As for vehicles, we can get Stomp for the Colossus, the big guys. and high impact rockets for the Mantis, which is just going to be more damage. I mean, we might as well
Canister
get
cell research.
some upgrades for
Focusing
these
lens
things.
research.
Increase health and shield. Increase the health and shield strength of all turret drops. Oh, turret drops. Okay.
Enemy engagement.
As for the vehicles,
Mega barrage
I've
research.
already done that one. Cobra seems fairly normal. Wolverine seems normal. Aside from it has upgrades Wolverines to incendiary rockets, which briefly leave their impact point on fire. But it's an anti-air unit. What the fuck is that? Drone hovers near jackrabbits, which improves effectiveness in combat. Okay. And line of sight.
Supply pad upgraded.
We can get faster pelicans, which,
Reserves research.
look, if you think we're pushing out anywhere, fucking good luck. Combat
Heavy shield research.
engineers equip all squads with tools to heal mechanized units or buildings, gain active rocket ability.
Wingmen researched.
Why does that cost a population? I'm going to assume that that's going to leave us a medic slot just there. Turret drop gets 2 turrets. Colossus drop gets 2
Scorch.
Colossus.
Research.
Colossi.
All units.
Hostile targeted.
But yeah, I remember playing something like this, and it being
Too easy.
rather easy on the Flood one, and then as soon as you try and play anything other than the Flood one, it was
Repair
absolute
kit
hell.
research.
Because I don't know exactly. Yeah, we can get medic to the team as well, which will unlock standalone medics, which is what this slot
Boost
is going
research.
to be, and why it has a population cost.
Enemy
Grenadier for the Warthogs, pretty standard. Yeah, I think the way that these mods work is that they sort of have like a list of just, you know, barracks lot 1 unit times 5, I think, because they all seem to share like the same archetype, whatever you want to call it.
medic
You know, they don't.
research.
If the UNSC one sends 5 Scorpions, the Covenant one sends 5 Wraiths. Instead of doing it sort of like per faction, which I can understand why you would do that,
Research.
but it is also fucking unbalanced as shit. EMP grenades, we're not gonna need fucking anti-vehicle, but we might as well get them. Might as well get more reinforcements, and that's all. I'm gonna drop that.
Grenadier
Oh.
researched.
Okay. No, actually, I want to cancel that. Compound. 4 additional turret slots, heavily reinforced with anti-air turrets mounted on top. Sounds good. You just get extra range.
Firebase ready. Reinforcements research. Enemy engagement. Dual launchers research.
I can't remember if this is the mod where you're meant to not do all of this. There is one where you're kind of meant to
Gauss cannon research. Turret complete.
like you're meant to just take all of the bases, and then
All
that
units.
ends
No problem.
the game. Sorry, I want one of those. One of those. Give me a build slot for another supply pad
Vehicle
because we might
depot
as well.
complete.
Slap some artillery turrets down. You can start pumping out units. You can pump out a couple of those. This base now can
Supply
become
pad
our
complete.
spam upgrade base.
Turret complete.
We don't have any use for those anymore. I am going to keep them
Air pad complete.
because I don't see a reason why not. I'm going to get a couple healing units
All units.
and coalesce everything over here.
Turret complete.
Really, we should swap over and focus on
Reactor complete.
the Colossuses. Do you have... I don't know. So we've done
Supply
all
pad complete.
artillery turrets there. Okay, you don't lose health over time, you just have a timer that you explode afterwards. That's an incendiary turret. I'm gonna
Enemy engagement.
do that
Electric shock
twice.
research. Craft research. Supply pad complete.
Okay, so we'll get those upgrading. The reason why I want to do this is because I'm fairly sure that this will then allow me to
Turret
get
improved.
the extra upgraded version.
Turret improved.
Yeah, I
Enemy
can get a heavy
engagement.
missile launcher. I can get a flamethrower there. I don't like that. So I'm just going to back those guys up. In fact, I will... What the fuck? How did you get there?
Turret improved.
I am going to throw those in there. Finish upgrading all that sort of stuff.
Enemy engagement.
We might as well...
Enemy engagement. Supply pad upgraded. Supply pad upgraded. Reactor improved.
Walking Fortress has a high power railgun. Is that not what you already have? Long range railgun, I guess. It just gets stronger and better armor. So you guys come here and deal with that. Ooh, that was a bit of a lag spike.
Engagement.
Guys, please deal with the things that matter first. There we go. I don't know where those came from. I'm gonna take the risk and move those
Base under
over there.
attack.
Base is under attack. Because I'm a fucking retard and for some reason put 0 short range turrets in there. Which, that being said, I'm fairly sure that the inability to go flame turret to flamethrower turret is just a bug. Anyway, as for the Spartans, SMGs and ARs
Turret
are
improved.
well-rounded that can air jump. We have operators which fucking stop scrolling on me. Close quarters combat doesn't actually say, but I would assume a shotgun, just based on the image. Can hijack enemy vehicles and commandeer. Does that mean that you can't? I would assume that they all can, so I'm not sure what that means. But they get active camo to get in to actually hijack the vehicle. Spartan medics, heavily armored. Sorry, specialized against heavily armored. and can heal and repair nearby things. Snipers, believe it or not, have sniper rifles and a hologram version. Dual... It's not what that says. That said demolition. It's not dual
Enemy
wield.
engagement.
Rocket launcher with highly effective but small magazine and can sprint, which sounds like
Local units.
not the most. That's not what I meant to do, if it wasn't immediately obvious. Well, it seems to have not instantly broken the game, so there's something. Yeah, so it was a Thrasher form I was thinking of earlier. Anyway, the guard one, which, I mean, looks the most interesting. Heavy Spartans specialise in defending a position and has armor lock, so I think we do something like that. Or, I mean, we could just... If the thing gives you 6 population count, I think that's trying to tell you something. So, piercing shot and cryotech upgrades, completely standard. I will get a Jackrabbit, the upgraded one.
All units.
I'm sort of going to bring everything there because they do seem to just be like skirting by. Though I do want those to, you know. Yeah, I guess
Research.
we probably should.
All units.
Can I get... Oh, I can. That might be good, but I don't know if I want to sacrifice something like that. I mean, I'm just gonna get a regular Marine squad. Legionnaire has a light shield and changes the chain gun to a Gauss repeater. And I think that's the final upgrade. I will put them in there. I think, if I remember correctly, all of the wave will spawn from this base. And half of the wave is coming up here to attack this base, and the other half is coming like that way to attack the main base. And so it's kind of it's coming by here close enough that it's drawing aggro from this spot, but also it was getting close enough to attack there. So Mantis is main vehicle. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, I'm probably just gonna get a Wolverine and a Cryo Warthog just for the sake of variety.
Supply pad upgraded.
As I say, this is one of those where it ramps up incredibly quickly and then kind of plateaus at not massively threatening. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, okay, the Judgment Edition did the same thing. It would also plateau, not like instantly, but it would plateau quite quickly. I'm also not sure. Oh, because it's flying. Okay.
got it.
Okay. Okay, well, I guess I was wrong. I thought it meant like a brute jump pack, but no, it's just...
Warthog, ready. All units.
What happens
Base
if I
under
just
attack.
press Y? Base under... like... That's just not fair. So you guys have finished training. I suppose I probably could just get an actual dedicated healing unit. Oh yes, we can.
Give me an order. I'm on
Doing?
it.
No, I don't want you to. Fuck's sake. That's interesting. I don't like that there's apparently flood units somewhere around here, like on the map. It does kind of have that same vibe of
Suited up. Yes.
like that first, the first one, where the flood's first introduced, and it's just like random red dots all over the minimap, or radar, whatever you want to call it. I think everything here is full health, actually. Go and see if I think everything here is full health as well. So you see, the thing is, this recording is half an hour long at this point, and we are 43 waves in.
All units.
That would mean that it would be over an hour of stuff that is... I mean, I don't think it gets any different from this, is the problem.
All units.
Which I think that was just how this, whatever this mod comes from, was how it always was.
All units.
I also, as always, fucking hate... It's like the same with Cobras. I hate
All
when I
units.
can't just all units press Y. But yeah, like, come on, what are they gonna do against this? I'm not sure what we lost, so I'm just gonna get... I mean, that doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna do that. It'll be more than nothing.
Ready. All units.
Actually, no, because you're still fighting flood units there, sorry.
Enemy engagement.
Now the entire wave should come from here, so I'm just gonna pull them. Yeah, you see what I mean? Like that.
Upgrade complete.
I'm ready.
All units.
No, sorry, I want you to attack,
All units.
please.
Complete.
Yeah, I think we do something like that. Once again, we spam supply pads for no reason other than to act as defense. I don't actually care about the supplies. I'm fairly sure that we are at the cap.
Upgrade complete.
You know, I don't think we can actually get any... Oh yeah, I forget you also had internal turret slots.
Turret complete.
That would actually be
Supply pad
really
complete.
fucking hard to attack. Um,
Turret complete.
On the way.
Turret complete.
You bet.
I don't like that.
Supply pad complete. Turret complete. Base under attack.
That's why I don't like that, because it will fucking randomly spawn
Supply pad
things.
complete.
Thankfully, it wasn't a boss wave.
Turret complete.
I can't upgrade my main base though.
Supply pad complete.
You know, I would kind of like the ability to make my main base one of these, but
Turret complete.
we'll just get one of those in there just because
Enemy engagement. Supply
we
pad.
don't really need to worry too much. Yeah, and so now it's coming from this place, which, as long as we keep everything roughly here, it's just gonna do that every time.
Supply pad complete.
So I
All
think we
units.
win this boss wave,
Sure thing.
and in the minute gap that I get,
All units.
because if we can win that with
Target acquired.
that much ease, there's nothing that this game is going to be able
All
to
units.
throw at me.
I'm on it.
Feeling
We have,
fine. Taking command.
for all intents and purposes, won this game mode. I just don't want to wait 100 waves. Well, I guess, yeah, I don't want to wait 100 waves. But more importantly,
All
or more
units.
specifically, I don't want to wait half an hour.
Firebase ready.
Okay, I think maybe I have to hold.
All units.
Ooh. What just happened?
Station upgrade complete.
I feel like something just happened, but I'm not sure what. I feel like something in my view has just changed. Do
Supply
we not
pad
have?
complete.
No, we don't have anything on the top. No.
Turret complete. Fortress upgrade complete.
Okay, so
Supply pad complete. Turret complete.
I wonder if you can attack these walls. I don't know. Like, is this just a visual
Supply
thing?
pad complete.
If it is, like,
Turret
personally, this little slot here, I would just put something underneath here, just because that looks a bit ugly.
Turret complete.
But yeah,
All units.
I'm gonna bring
Supply
I'm
pad
gonna bring everything sort of there.
Easily done.
But like, that's just not a threat.
Supply pad complete.
It's the thing, and so I'm. You know what I mean? It's why I prefer the Judgment Edition to whatever this one came from. Just because I think I might be hearing
Base
things.
under attack.
Just because the Judgment Edition, you know, it wasn't like, oh, the start and you're dead. You know what I mean? It was difficult, like sort of roughly the same amount all the way through.
All units.
whereas this, it is kind of, it was very hard, and then very easy. And we just hit the supply cap, so actually we probably hit the supply cap earlier, and it was just because I spent something there.
Turret complete.
Yeah, it also, to be perfectly honest,
Yes, sir.
this is kind of too long. You know what I mean? It's a bit like every roguelike.
Rolling out.
They also, like, everyone's always like, oh, come on, we want what's it called? We want like an endless mode, and then people get an endless mode, and they realize that it's just fucking boring. Man, those don't do much damage.
Sir. Light 'em up.
Yeah, it's like, you want an endless mode because you expect it to be,
Turret improved.
like, similar to the base. But then the reality comes and it's just not.
All units.
I'll get it.
You know what I mean?
Turret
I like
improved.
this game. I don't need to play 50 more waves of what I have already completed. You know what I mean? Like, I've done enough in this map.
Base under attack.
I don't need more more of this. Because, like, clearly there's not much that threatens me anymore.
All units.
Although getting two on the same thing might be a problem. Even then, they did hardly any damage to that.
All units.
I'm just kind of hoping that if I kill all of the eggs, maybe that's what's doing it. I don't know if it's because there's still technically enemies on the map.
Target acquired.
But what the fuck were those rockets doing?
You got it.
We probably do actually need to worry about that. Even then,
All units.
I got him.
they're just not massively doing much. Like, yeah, okay, it took out a single artillery turret. But I don't feel particularly threatened even by
All units.
what should be the equivalent of 3 scarabs.
Turret complete. All units.
Like, that just,
Flamethrower, good to go.
you know what I mean?
Base under attack.
Got it. As good as
So I think, to be quite honest,
dead.
loser. Oh, is that? That was on 197, wasn't it? But yeah, it's just a bit too long. You know what I mean? It's just, if it continued to ramp up and it got harder, but it doesn't ramp up and get harder. It just stays at that same, and I don't need an extra half an hour of that, to be honest.